You know, I like a good song that ends on an explosion. It's quite nice.
It's very, well, explosive.
Very explosive.
It is.
Anyway, welcome to the Courtesy Flush. And yeah, I'm glad to see you guys have all made it here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's stream. That was a bit weird and cursed or blurst.
It was blurst.
It was
Don't
very
even say
blurred.
cursed.
Yeah, it was very blurst. I enjoyed it. Joining me tonight, of course, is Mecha, who is going to be taking control of old Gabriel Knight here as we continue our investigation into the Voodoo murders in New Orleans. It's a game set in 1993. This is actually the remake of it. So if you guys are now just watching it, there was an episode prior to this where we had essentially did we break any laws yet? We did tread on a crime scene, but
the crime scene, yeah.
But you know, NOPD didn't really look too hard. Like they just kind of walked over everything. I mean, they just went, "Oh, another murder, whatever," and just kind of threw him in the back. But then a very, I guess like somebody who caught Gabriel's eye, she just drove up in a limo. Yeah, this game is like technically better than the original in terms of like its visuals are great, its sound design is actually pretty decent, and the music's awesome. The voice acting is where I think it's the weakest, but I don't think the actors had anything like they're not bad. It's just hard to live up to Tim Curry, you know what I mean, or Mark Hamill or Michael Dorn, you know, all the characters from the original game. So it's nothing against them. They're just not those people. So it's like, oh, I wish that was in there. But, you know, for what it is, this works out really well. So we're going to... And they had the decency and niceness to actually add in extra puzzles to kind of trip people who have already played the game. So you will find some more puzzles in this game than the original. So a little more... Oh, it's not cursed, Mike. Hey, listen here, Joe. Give me enough good reason, and I will bring the bird back out. But for now, we're just going to keep it as me. I was just doing that as a joke. Since Flop was literally... I told everyone else this, but literally Flop he had this cat character that his friend made for him, and I had originally set him like right next to me, and I moved myself over. But it just looked really bizarre. Not like cursed, but just bizarre to have this animated character who's like in my foreground, and I couldn't... Like, it just looked weird, so I was like, well, if he's going to be an animated character, I'm going to be an animated character. So I went to FaceRig, which is one of the few programs I've messed with in the past, and I was just like, which one of these...
Gold, Your Majesty.
I was just like Rolodex of weird that I could pull from. Oh, hey. 100 pennies to the face. I wish that Restream would show what it says, but I'll just read it here. It says, I throw pennies at your face under the protest. Only the cursed cat person Mike deserves pennies in the face. I'm not that's the difference. I'm not the cat person. That was Flop.
Yeah.
I was the crow, or at least I tried to make it as close to a crow as I could.
It was crow-esque.
Yes, this is Snake Fact Hour, and yeah, it was crow-esque, mainly in coloration alone. That was a bird from Starbound. It was like a pack you can get for FaceRig, so I just changed it to look like a crow as much as I could, and that was it. Like, I didn't put any thought behind that. But if you guys want more of it, I will make a toggle for it in the future.
Dude, I think it's hilarious. And Tiger, Snake Fact Hour, yes, but did you not know snakes are the biggest anime fans of all time? Think about it.
Yes, they are.
There's an entire subgenre of anime that is mostly about very long wiggly things. And snakes love that.
This is the Knife Fight City shirt.
Knife Fight City! They are looking awesome. I cannot wait to get mine in the mail, not gonna lie.
It is an awesome shirt.
How comfortable is that shirt, Mike?
It's very comfortable. I don't normally wear form-fitting anything, because now people look at me and go like, oh, wow, Mike, you've lost so much weight. I'm like, don't. Don't point these things out. I wear baggy clothes. I'm from the 90s. I can't help it.
Oh, that's fair.
I used to wear tighter shirts when I was like running a lot, but that's only because it was more comfortable than wearing a baggy shirt.
Yeah.
But now I'm not running a lot. My job works me out as it is. My button down I have to wash those like constantly.
Your mind has been blown, Tiger. Well, you're welcome, sir. Wait, do we continue from checkpoint or reload game? Load
Oh
game,
yeah,
I guess.
it was supposed to be a crow. I don't know. Yeah, load your game.
Okay.
Croatoan? I like that.
We were...
And to Square's like, I like your regular humor VTuber rig, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah, we were here.
Yeah, day 2 had just started.
Alright.
We need to make sure we get our coffee.
Oh yes, we gotta drink coffee and
Indeed.
then we will read the
Without
paper.
that magical coffee.
I don't know what's up with my mouse. It's
Blessed caffeine.
Blessed caffeine. Okay,
Very
and if you guys are wondering where your shirt is, just know that he is sending these out in batches. He's doing this all himself. So he doesn't have like a major distributor, so your shirt will come. It's just gonna take a minute.
He is a very blessed man.
Good coffee.
Doing it all his own.
Yeah, he had just sent out the first batch, so don't worry. If you're waiting for yours, it's coming. It's coming.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Let's read it.
All right.
We need to literally check all the boxes.
Yeah, we gotta listen. We gotta read
Times
what.
dated June 19th,
Oh,
1993.
you're reading it.
A front page article describes the most recent of the Voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The
Well, we're
article
gonna read it
reiterates
anyway.
that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about
love
the
this
history
narrator.
of Jackson
She's
Square.
sassy and I love
Called
her.
the Plaza d'Armes under French rule. It was used for executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalements and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a
Can you
dark star
trust?
rising, all right.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh my god.
God,
I
he
don't-
stalked this poor rich woman, and now he's gonna go bang on her door and be like, "Hey, baby, wanna talk about snake facts?" And she's gonna be like, "Jesus Christ, what is your obsession with snakes?" And he just opens his shirt up. He's like, "I'm glad you asked." And then he just got like 30 snakes in here. He's like, "This one is a rainbow python. It was really hard to get in that jacket. This one right here, well, that one right there, that's a corn snake. She's my favorite because she's colored in red scales. And that one down there, well, that's a black mamba, but she's sleeping, so don't wake her up, all right?" Closes the jacket. Like, "So anyway, honey, what can I do for you?" That's like the kind of charm he exudes. Like, he
Oh,
would think that's the
100%.
coolest fucking shit, and she would just be like calling the police immediately.
911, help! Alright, shall we read the newspaper? Written by your favorite reporter, Laura Bowe. Writing for the New Orleans Times.
Oh God,
I'll
no!
tell you
She's writing
what.
for the New. She's got better clout than that. She was working in New York, remember? Or did she get fired between
well, that's
1929 and 1993?
Right, that's been a while, so I could have fell in hard times, you know, being a reporter detective who may or may not been involved in the end of life of some people, which I had no involvement at all whatsoever. That knife was already in a display case. I never touched it. Anyway.
Yeah. Apparently, the knife that was totally not made in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the knife.
Yeah.
That knife was 100% an Egyptian artifact. Don't you argue with me, son?
Don't worry, I
That
wasn't planning on it.
walked through Jackson Square.
Someone just stole your luggage.
No, they're not stealing my luggage. I'm walking through Jackson Square.
Oh no,
Retarded
you get mugged in
nothing
Jackson
but
Square, pickpocketed in Jackson Square.
Oh,
So
my
you go ahead and.
Oh, Lordy.
Anyway,
They
sorry.
all like love Jackson Square. That's all right, honey. The French Quarter Park. That is all the thing to all people. It's a respite from the heat, a spot for a picnic lunch, a place to walk the dog or sell someone's artistic talents. You can lounge on the grass and enjoy a rendition of Saints in true Nala style any day of the week. Few know the history of Jackson Square is a bloody one. Called La Plaza d'Armes under French rule, it was used for public executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalements, and brinking on the wheel. That's a very nasty one. It's a reminder the dark side of New Orleans is never far away.
Oh. Well, thank you for that wonderful read, Miss Bo.
Welcome. I'm just gonna go over here and drink about a gallon of water, cause whoo, baby.
Now I need a
upset
mint julep. Yeah, exactly.
I need a mint julep down
She
here.
did touch everything. She went around that museum, was just like, oh, a murder, rubs her hand over all of it and goes, wow, this is blood, and puts more blood on the wall.
Oh my gosh, look at this blood. I'm just going to paint a mural with it.
It's like, too bad we can't check their DNA. I don't even know what that is.
Okay, where should we go? We need to go
Miss Bo.
We need to talk to her. Yes.
Yeah.
Did somebody call for Laura Bo?
No, nobody called for Laura Bo.
But she's a reporter.
I'm a reporter.
I'm a reporter. That accent
Got a
keeps
minute,
evolving and changing
What's
every
up?
time I
Yeah.
do it. Let's see. Did we already get the We already got that, didn't we?
Could you do some research for me?
Yeah.
Sure, what?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to double check.
It is an old series, guys. This is a very old game. It's
yeah.
been, well, I would say very old, but then, you know, when it came out, it was 1990. If this game came out in 1992 or 1993, I was about 5 or 6 years old.
93.
Yeah, because 93, I know I was 6 because that's when Power Rangers come out. But let's not go to her mansion just yet. Let's go to the police station.
Okay. I just want to see where this came out when I was 3 years old. Not this one, the old one.
I love that he left the fucking whistle in there because that's in the original soundtrack too.
Honestly, up until the whistle, it sounds like it could be a sound clip from a War Thunder song, like background music.
So, in order to go back there, you have to talk to Sergeant Frick in order to get access to the back.
Ah, I see. All right,
You have to
Frick.
ask for to Mosley, basically.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Okay, we got some PHAT snake facts.
What do you know? Snake.
Ask him about snakes. Let's go.
What can you tell me about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Well, he doesn't have any snake facts for us. That
Yeah.
is such a shame, Frick.
All right.
Did you know snakes, when rubbed liberally upon the scalp, is a cure for male pattern baldness?
That's true.
Not just like part of the snake, but the whole snake. You gotta pick it up while it's wiggling. Just rub it on there.
That's right. That's right. You can also get ball python oil through our direct line here at this phone number for $29.95 or 4 easy payments of $600. And you can also
0000000.
Yeah.
How many direct payments though? I'm curious.
many. There are too many to count. We actually have to talk to our accountant about it.
He's in his office.
Snake
Oh,
oil is
God.
expensive.
Going back.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you just need a permission because if you try to walk back there, that guy that's sitting there just south of Frick would have said something.
This guy just go,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, I'd be like, sir, you're not.
Gabriel can't do that from the front.
You have to
lobby.
actually hit the button on the door, the little side door,
No,
Nope.
that's a thermostat.
right there. There's like a little saloon door. You don't see it?
Oh, this little gate.
Yep. I know you have to do everything. Gabriel
Don't
just
ask
doesn't.
me how I missed the gate, but I missed the gate.
I love the way he
Good.
turns. It's just so
Budget
fucking
maker.
automatic. Hey, is that the thermostat?
That is a thermostat.
Let's go fuck
There's
with the thermostat.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office.
Also, apparently, rubbing snakes on your head may turn you into a gorgon.
That's true. I mean, you may want that, so go right ahead and rub as many as you like.
Don't touch.
We're turning this shit up. It's New Orleans in the middle of summer. 80.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. Fuck it, let's do it. I have some pre-knowledge of this game. I have beaten it. I do remember this part because it's one of my favorites in terms of the puzzle game aspect. Because
Detective Mosley.
he just
Hard
take
at
off his
work, I
fucking
see.
shirt.
Yeah. What is it, you wanker?
I like how they added the sweat
Dang,
under
air
his
conditioning
tie.
Must be on the blink.
He's got a really heavy ass tie. Air conditioning must be fucked up. Yeah, it wasn't me. Totally wasn't me. That's weird. I'll just sit here in my jacket and pretend not to sweat.
Yeah, I'm just
At
going.
least he's taken off that horrible coat.
Everybody hates his yellow coat.
Mosley was one of
What
those
is it
beefy
doing? I
guys
clicked
in his
once.
youth.
Mouse, what is wrong with you?
Now he's getting lumpy. At least he's taken off that horrible coat.
Thank you. Jeez, Mouse, come on, you're not that old. Don't go dying on me yet.
Yep. Let's talk to him.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Okay, well, let's ask him about some snakes. We need snake facts. Let's go.
To know snake facts. Let's go.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is that I don't like them.
It doesn't have the same ring.
It doesn't have the same Mark Hamill thing. The only thing I know is I don't like them.
Or what do you know about snakes?
Yeah, the way Tim Curry did it, he was just like, "What do you know about snakes?" Like he was asking
Do you know
it to the
anything
people.
about the patterns around the bodies?
You know he was.
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those marks around them. We've got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
70.1 has to be freezing to New Orleans people. Yeah, I would say so.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, there's,
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
all right, well, let's talk to Mosley. Let's find out a little more about him.
See.
Well, he's got options, so you can ask him about voodoo and voodoo murders.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics. That's all.
I'm sure.
Yep, just intimidation. That's why they murder people, to scare you away from murders. I don't know.
Scare away from the fake voodoo.
Yeah.
Lots?
Oh,
Can
your
you be
mouse
more
is clicking more than
specific?
once.
Why is it doing this?
I don't know.
Hold on,
You must have like one of those cheapies like I got. I got one that's just called
No,
Red Dragon.
I don't. It's actually a Razer mouse. It's a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah, no, dude. I don't want to shit on Razer, but I've never had any good products of theirs. If they want to give me a good product, I'll take it. But I will not
Do you
buy
know
them
anything
anymore.
about the killers?
At least
actually
20
find the
people
headphones
attend the
quite comfortable.
killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints. Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first. And the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
Well, yeah.
7 murders have
Yeah,
so
you're clicking
far
more
been
than
linked
once.
to the Voodoo
Yeah,
murders
that's
case.
weird.
The first
What's
murder
up,
occurred about
man?
8 weeks ago. The MO is the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Snake fact: Clan Snake Cobra is full of genetically altered snakes. That's true. They're all snakes. That's why nobody wants to fight them. They're afraid.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur.
Oh
Why did
no!
he say it like that?
It's oh no! This is one of the furry conventions. They're in New Orleans.
Oh no, they've come.
We're gonna
for-
have to go investigate every single furry in New Orleans until we find
Oh,
the jaguar.
the leopard.
Or leopard.
Describe the crime scene.
You said
Oh,
jaguar.
Well,
No, it was
there's
a
the
leopard.
corpse itself,
Okay.
Corrected.
minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks in flour and blood. There are traces
Flour?
of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens, and goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
All right.
These are actually useful.
Leopard fur, clearly one of his arch nemesis.
The victim's heart
Yeah,
is
it's still
always
doing
ripped
it. You're
out
just
of the
clicking more than
chest and
once.
missing. We
I'm
haven't
trying to see if there's like a
located
place
single
on my
one of
mouse
them.
that'll not do
Lovely.
it.
Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
You mean
Don't
like this
say.
one here in the loading screens?
Yeah, like that one I see every time I turn on the game.
Yeah.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see. And so nobody sees nothing.
Well, it's also New Orleans. Nobody sees anything there because nobody's a snitch. Snake fact number 42,069. When 17 snakeskin shoes die and go to snake heaven, a new snake is born and sent back to Earth. That's a nice
the
one.
Cycle of life.
Mr. Nobody's...
Know anything about the victims?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
The
right.
victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Because tourists suck. Can I just say I was unreasonably happy when I had my question answered on this week's podcast? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Ah. It's nice to hear.
What flavor
Oh,
bubblegum we
nothing,
did.
never mind.
Oh my
Sure,
god.
no problem.
The bubble gum.
Okay. Anything else?
I have to say, I agree with Tex though. Big League Chew.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
That's because it lasts longer. And that's really the main draw of it, is that you can have it in your mouth for like more than an hour.
Are you kidding? I just grabbed probably 3 times the recommended serving size because gum.
Oh, I was always afraid I was going to choke on it.
Oh god,
What
no.
can you tell me about
just
New Orleans?
Big wad. Hump.
You and me grew up here together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see, you know. The Carter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... Hell, I've never known anything else.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's ask him about himself.
For the
Jesus,
book?
why is it doing it?
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
What do you
know.
want to know?
Oh well.
You just
we'll
need to
do
get a new
it.
mouse.
Maybe.
How do you like working on the police force?
Will this happen in any other
Are
game?
you kidding? You know I love
You
being
know,
a
I
cop.
haven't really
In
noticed. I'll
Orleans,
have to pay
it's the
attention.
best place in the world to be one.
Ones.
Hmm.
I'll have to pay attention.
If it's not, then it's probably something on like a lag.
Possibly.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of New Orleans someday.
Oh.
I already know the mayor, and my track record is one of the best in the department.
You go,
I'm
buddy.
sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah. I mean, look at he's got an honest face.
Yeah.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
That
Yeah.
sounded awkward.
It is because he didn't say the line like the movie.
Wow.
How's your home life?
Oh,
Try
real
rubbing a
funny
snake on the
night.
mouse.
Why don't
That'll
you just
fix
bring in
it.
some freaking
Yeah.
sun? You know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that.
Anything.
Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? Man, we used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Oh, Miss McKelly. You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something, and then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's too, like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Those were the days.
Wow.
Yeah. So they literally their best friend thing that they do is they like to take things from people and then throw it over their heads because they're taller. That's they just sound like town bullies.
Man, the bar.
They're like, oh
for-
look at this, you want to take this eraser? Hey Mosley, catch! Ah, give me my eraser back. Yeah.
No, not my eraser.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay, anything else?
Man, the bar for the NOPD must be real low. Oof.
Puff it.
Yeah.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Yeah.
Did that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Yeah, we want our coffee.
Don't
in
touch
this.
anything while I'm gone.
Don't worry, sweaty dude. We'll be
I'm
fine.
not gonna touch a thing. Don't you worry about it none.
Don't worry, we would never do anything. Okay, steal his
Okay,
badge.
okay,
Steal his
okay,
badge.
yeah.
Steal his badge. Steal his badge. It's on his coat. It's in his coat to the back. Just steal his badge before he gets back. I'm scared. Steal his badge. Let's go.
Go.
You guys didn't
Get
see
it.
anything. Nothing happened. If you're watching the
None
stream
of
right
you
now, you
shall
better
go
not
free.
snitch.
I think I'll just borrow
Better
this
not
bag.
snitch. Oh, hey, what's going on? We're just over by your
Oh,
coat
thank-
because it looked
okay,
weird.
man.
What are you doing with my coat?
Nothing.
Just look at how
I
ugly.
thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks, tons. I mean it.
What? We just. I mean, we did just steal an officer's badge.
Is that a felony?
I think that is definitely going to prison, or at least jail at the least. Okay, well let's ask him about.
Okay.
I forget. I think
Anything
you like
else?
ask him about like a picture or something.
Photographs. Case status. Let's do photographs first.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You got any more ideas for photos for the book?
No, nothing yet.
Stop snitching, Sergeant.
Ooh.
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down.
I think you
your
had to go out there and
masculinity.
ask her for the file because you don't have it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll call the police.
So you
photographer.
hit it too fast. You have to wait until.
Franks,
yeah.
come in here a
Alright,
minute, would you? And bring your camera.
Look at me. I'm the cop now.
I hate to put my coat on. It's so damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
Yeah,
Oh well.
it's only a crime if you get caught. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah,
What
Big
did you
True
need,
is,
Detective Mosley?
is a
We
good
need
gum.
a picture, please. And make it a good one, eh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Ooh.
Wow.
Say chintzy.
All the guys in this are
Was there anything else, Knight?
lovely.
Let's go check your hair.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
I will make it as fast as I please.
Yeah, she didn't leave them out for you, so you have to go back in there.
Ah,
And then,
shoot.
yeah, you have to go back in there and then come back out and talk to her. She will put the file
Would
out
you
in
just
that little
get in
folder by her computer. Then you can go do the cop author photo
Hurry up,
and then
would
take and
ya?
scan it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Because he won't let you take them with you, but you need them.
Okay, ready.
Get them scanned.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you get them developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
Nope.
Nope.
Great. Thanks, Franks. Hey,
It's
I
only
made a
doing it
rhyme.
sometimes. I don't know if
You're
it's just like,
astonishing. Mosley.
Pelican says,
Don't call me that in front of the lady,
Louisiana,
wise guy.
whoever
Thank God I can take this thing
Yeah.
off again. Damn, it's hot.
whoever commits the crime of false personalization of a peace officer or a firefighter shall be fined not more than $1,000,
Okay. Anything else?
imprisoned with or without hard labor for not more than 2 years or both.
Huh.
Not totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, let's just leave. Come back.
Yeah, let's go back. We can insult him later.
Yeah, it's funny that the thermostat for his room is outside of his room. Seems kind of an odd place. Also, I noticed the plugs in the bottom
I'm
near
gonna
his
hit
coat.
the road.
Those are European
Ciao,
plugs.
baby.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
You'll see it when we get back in. But yeah, ask her for the file. I just noticed that.
That is interesting. Alright, Franks. Thank you for the law facts.
Excuse me, officer.
Police.
Is clothing
Yes?
optional? Of course.
Oh my gosh. Case file.
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Yeah,
Really?
this is totally legit.
Well, if you said so.
Really?
This is the. Oh my.
Let me not check.
Wow.
Let me not check that at all.
Let me not check or get like a verified, written, signed note or something. No, I'll take your word for it. Obviously, you're a respectable member of society.
Obviously.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
All right, so
now
if you look in your inventory, you can actually look at the photos, which is important.
It's the official police file containing the partial patterns from the Voodoo murders.
Yeah.
Use
The folder is
magnifying
marked with
glass.
the warning,
Oh, that's right.
not to leave the police
Not the
station.
actual magnifying glass, but the option, yeah.
Gabriel opens and reads the police
Okay.
file.
So here are the 6 patterns.
They're gonna make something when you combine them together, I get the feeling.
Yeah, you already have 1 in your pocket. Remember, we
Yeah.
took 1 from the crime scene, so we have 7.
7 altogether. But
And it looks like
here-
they all go together, so we're going to have to get... Yeah. We're going to need to get a copy of this.
Definitely.
All right, so put that back on the... Put the file back on her desk. Yep, in the inbox. No, yeah. I want to take her
There
mail.
we go. Just
I'm
want to take
done.
all the mail.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, we're going to form
Okay,
a
now you can
self-people.
do it. Because when you come back out here, she'll be in there with the camera, and then you can just photocopy them on that machine there.
We need pictures.
Mosley, my man.
It's you. God help me.
Taylor's like,
It's
Mike,
hot in here.
I know the penalty for killing an animal during bestiality in Texas by heart. You can thank my college's degree for that. Well,
You're the
congratulations.
writer. Ask away.
What in the world? That okay?
Boys and grills.
I got those photographs you left.
So
Hey, Cookie. Cop author shop.
Nope.
Oh wait,
Oh.
shoot. Ah,
I got those
eh.
So
There
Let's take another cop author shot.
what for?
I don't think we got
Really? Okay. I'll have Franks come in again.
Those pictures were shit. We gotta do it again.
Franks, come back in here with that camera.
I feel so bad for Franks. I feel like she's probably gets
I
asked
hate to
do
put my
media
coat on.
stuff all
It's
the
so
time.
damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
Now what, sir?
This clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do? Ready? Smile.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Anything else, Knight?
Let's go do your hair.
Check. my
Hold on a
hair.
sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight.
It's like fucking
Make it
Groundhog's
fast.
Day for them. They're like, the fuck, didn't he just do this? What's he up to? Are you
when
making photocopies of files? No, I would never do that.
when
I'd
combined
never
with the
break the
virtual
law.
form, The voodoo crosshair of magical sniping.
Yeah, let's do this. You gotta be quick. He won't be quick. He's gonna take his
Come on.
fucking time, walk
Yes.
awkwardly everywhere, his feet
I gotta
colliding
take
through his
my
legs.
Sweet time with this that I can't
Alright.
do his voice.
There we go.
Mike, you do a pretty good impersonation of this voice actor.
Well, thank you. Just want to check this machine here.
Just wanna check this machine here.
Breaking the law.
Most of my family are from the South, so just not from New Orleans. They're just buried in different states. Okay, now you can put the file back, but not the paper that you just copied, obviously. Sweet.
So yeah, all of my family's from the south.
Mm-hmm. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Exactly. I'm upset Mosley is not saying please. I know.
Right?
Would you just get in here?
Hold your horses.
They're like,
Hurry up, would you?
they literally could see him walk
Okay,
over to her desk,
ready.
grab the
They
file,
really could.
hear the fax machine kick on, then him walk back and put the file back without any
Thanks, hon.
finesse.
Let me know when you get them developed.
This
All right,
is
the
I would say a
photos, that
plot
is.
hole.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
At this rate,
Nope.
Gabriel's going to have to hire Phoenix Wright as his defense attorney.
Why don't we take one with Officer Franks?
Let's
How
do
about
it.
one of me and Officer Franks?
I mean, he's
Gee, I don't
baseball.
know. Franks? Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight?
Well,
Yeah, ha ha. Now, is there anything else, or can I let this
Boot to
lady
the
go
head.
back to her desk?
Thank you, Cookie.
Oof. All right, good.
nope. That's about it.
Good.
Nope.
See you, Franks.
Uh-huh.
Thank God I can take this thing off again. Damn, it's
Poor
hot.
Officer Franks.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, his trench coat does look like a bathrobe.
It does. Oh my god, thank you for that.
Yeah. He's just breaking the law and stealing shit with his fucking hit exit.
Oh, I was going to insult him. Okay.
But look at those plugs. Yep, those are European plugs.
Oh, jeez. Filing cat microwave.
You can't do anything with those. At least I
get
can't.
outta here.
Not from this. I don't know if they do anything in this game, but I don't remember. Nah, I don't think you do anything with them.
Look at
I'll
it.
let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
It looks like, if you're talking about the prongs, it looks like two-pronged.
Can you do
Like,
the
what-
thermostat and make it super low now?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Let's fuck with them.
Gabriel decides to give Mosley a break and not change the
Aw.
temperature again.
Boo! We want. Okay.
Boo, narrator, boo!
All right. Here's a snake fact for you. Snakes don't give a fuck. They would have turned that temperature down, even though they know they can't handle it. They're gonna turn it down because snakes like to fuck around. They also
Oh,
like to
yeah.
find out.
Oh, so where to now?
Oh
We
man.
got a mansion to go to, don't we?
I think we go to the mansion. How about we go to the museum, the Voodoo Museum, with
Yeah.
that's in the French Quarter.
Let's go back here. Let's see. It's,
Yeah.
I would honestly go to a museum about voodoo. That'd be
Welcome, my
interesting.
friend. Hello. I am
This
the
guy's so
proprietor, Dr.
swanky.
Dahl. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
I mean, look at this man's suits.
I know. It's very
That
nice.
is amazing.
That is a very nicely put together suit. Let's take a look at that tiny coffin that totally stands out from the background.
Oh, it's almost like it's interactable. Actually, the art for
The
the background's
voodoo
very
shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
I'm not going to lie, this
Snake
popping up-
eyes, really?
It is. This is making me think of a hidden objects puzzle scene just because of the way it just went poop and it's like
Yeah. I
the
think that's
only
exactly.
interactable thing.
Yeah.
Let's look at all the things.
This coffin is so small.
It is. What's that do again? Let's find out.
That doesn't seem to work that way.
Boo.
Well, you don't have anything in your inventory. I think it was like if you wanted to put something in it, but not at this time.
Okay. Check out this black handle though.
They lend a certain psychotic ambiance, no?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Skull.
Wonder who that poor bastard was.
Uh.
Will that look sacrilegious?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Magenta Moonbeam. Voodoo Inn.
Let's take it.
Yeah.
Let's just.
A flyer
Oh, we can actually
advertising
take it.
Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodoo inn. Her parlor is on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
Oh, hey, found a person we got to see later.
Yeah, nice voodoo doll. Let's look at it.
It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll.
Of
Got a
course.
point there. That's about it. Looks like.
Okay.
Alrighty.
At hand by the
Oh,
door.
it's a, no, I think is it a hand? Okay.
Yeah,
we're
it's a
back.
hand. That's a severed hand that's just hanging by the door.
Leaning back, it kind of looks like it could have been a pig's foot, but no, it's a hand.
It's a human hand.
Totem pole.
What about that guy outside? What's he doing?
Drummer.
Oh yeah, don't. What can you do to interact? Can you like talk to him?
Now we can look at him.
What?
Hold on.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum.
Why don't you operate? What's operate do?
Oh, let's see what it does with this guy.
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street.
Then why is it an option?
The light switch stands out.
It does.
Oh yeah, we're turning the lights off. Fuck this place.
Let's operate it.
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
that made the snake very upset.
Did.
Snake fact: snakes do not like fans.
A very
That's just a
large,
snake fact.
very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's look at this totem pole and then we'll go talk to Dr.
Yeah.
John.
Look at everything.
Look at all the things.
An authentic-looking pole marks the center of the room. Authentic what? Gabriel isn't sure.
I don't think the window's open.
No, but the fan vent is, so it really does mean much.
It
If
really doesn't. Yeah, that's. You bring up a good point. That doesn't make sense.
no.
Oh wait. Dang.
The pole is solidly connected to the floor.
Ah, such a shame we can't steal this pole.
Yeah, that is authentically a pole. I agree.
100% authentic pole.
Yeah, why does Voodoo doll look like Woody
Can I
combined with
ask you a few
Blade from the
questions?
Puppet Master
That
series?
is
I have no
why
idea.
I'm here.
You're not wrong.
Let's ask him about Voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo. Or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
Ooh. Let's. Ooh, which.
We gotta
let's
do through. We gotta go through all of them.
And then we're gonna have to ask him about snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
This guy's so helpful.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French
Not
Creole
Michael
in those
Dorn.
days owned many African slaves.
Pretty good. Though.
But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
So the reason why you're just because every other method was declared cool and unusual, usually because it was made a spectacle for the public and a lot of exactly.
So how did
That
voodoo
snake is
come to New
freaking out.
Orleans?
After the
Really
Louisiana
is.
Purchase,
Look at him.
American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian Revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
Well, let's keep asking him about historical voodoo.
It's actually
until
quite. I mean, some of the stuff I already knew, but this is still quite interesting.
Yeah, it's also part of the game. We actually have to click through all these. Yeah.
They brought voodoo with them.
I think, yeah.
The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight, if only in the form of a communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the shore of Lake Pontchartrain.
Ah.
The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Well, here's a snake fact for you. If you turn your air conditioning on and a snake is in the room, it will murder you in your sleep. That is true. Be very careful with air conditioning and snakes. Sleep well.
That is related to a snake fact I see from Tiger. Snakes tried to abolish central air due to their fear of fans. But since they weren't able to, they will just straight up yank you.
Snakes typically don't get along with other animals, especially tigers. In particular, tigers and snakes have like this very huge, like, kind of beef between the two species. Yeah.
Kind of like snakes and alligators. as both will
They
explode.
don't look. Those don't talk to each other for good reason. We tried the peace talks. The Gators just did not agree. The snakes were being totally snake, and that's just a whole mess. We're not gonna go into that on the stream. We tried.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I know. Too much voodoo talk. Not enough.
Too much voodoo.
Let's go.
Tell me
Gotta
more
keep going
about
with the
historical
voodoo.
By 1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons, and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances, right in sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
Ooh. More. Yeah.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged. This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Ooh. So by doing that, you unlock the next part, and you can see where it's going, because they want you to have the history, because it makes more sense for solving the murder.
And better with the current. Should we keep going with the?
Yeah, no,
Mary-
we go through current voodoo too. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
We got all the historical voodoo. Now we're up to current.
Before we go though, we have to ask him about snakes.
Of course.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum snake, Mr. Knight?
Please give a good
They
snake
are
fact.
beautiful creatures. Do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
Well, you literally said that it was part of early on.
Yeah, he's like, for some reason they just think it's voodoo. Anyway, historically, snakes were always a part of voodoo. And he's just like, hold on, I don't think you're very good at your job.
Dr. John, are you really a doctor?
Yeah.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true voodoo.
Well, that's why they get confused.
Voodoo, the religion,
A
has
name
strong
that sounds
following
exactly
in
like
New
another
Orleans.
name.
In
It
fact,
really
it is
does.
growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in the religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I personally am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
Really? They must pay you really well. That's a nice suit you're wearing.
Yeah, I mean, I like this guy. He's just historical facts, the voodoo edition. Oh, it opened up a thing about hoodoo.
We're gonna, now we gotta ask about Marie Laveau.
All right, Marie.
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaux, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique. The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire.
Oh, let's ask some more about this lady.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
She does
The
sound
Laveau
intriguing,
tomb,
actually.
where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike. I myself take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
Okay, well, ask him about hoodoo now. I know, this is starting to sound like Labyrinth.
I've already seen it pop up in
I
chat.
know, me too.
I'm not
What
gonna lie.
exactly is hoodoo?
Hoodoo refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo. Many of the Gree-Gree are similar, but hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
Maybe that's why the voodoo murders look like it's faked voodoo, because it's not.
Yeah, ask him about all the other stuff too.
Do it.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper. I know they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
Knew it. Tell me about
What do you think of
New
Orleans?
It is the only city in the United States, as far as I am concerned.
What? No Cleveland? Come on, man.
There
Cleveland
is
voodoo.
no Cleveland. There's no voodoo in Cleveland. Actually, I don't know if there's voodoo.
No, there's not, I don't know.
I
Let's
think
go
there
hit.
could be. I don't know.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
He's like, are you a cop?
Do all of it.
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
Cool.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us just say I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
I don't know.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No, the museum does not make me a rich man. But my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
I noticed that their heads kind of move and bob in some kind of unnatural way. You notice that like they'll be talking and their head is just going.
It's just jobbing.
Like they're both doing it.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
I know they're
bobbing.
supposed to be breathing, but his head is moving back and forth. Like they both doing it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, this is not an uncommon. I guess you could say graphical effect used in like.
It's been,
pin-up.
yeah, it's a very common. This is a very common animated style these days.
It is, especially in
Someone's like, "Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Our steel mills killed off all the snakes." Yes, they did. Now we have a lot of snakes in Cleveland. Don't be fooled. Just because it gets cold up there, they got plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
Snakes are very common up there. I mean, there's the Ohio River, and then there's the fucking Lake Erie. So,
Oh, you probably got a lot of water snakes.
copperhead
My
stuff like
beliefs are
that.
too personal and
Garter
too
snakes.
complex to discuss with a
Garter
layman,
snakes are
Mr.
pretty
Knight.
Yeah, I used to play with garter snakes in my at my old house.
Played with them, but it would be pretty. It's just not unusual. Like walking in the cow pasture.
No, I
There goes
never.
garter
Well, when I said play with them, I didn't like swing them around or do anything bad. I just like saw them come out of their hole, and I would try to give them water and stuff like that. They never.
Aw.
I could never like get them to like come fully out or anything.
Yeah, no, snakes are naturally very
Yeah.
skittish.
Oh, of course. I mean, it was underneath my fucking house, so of course they're like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
Cleveland voodoo was founded in the 1960s. The founding moment was the passing of two lizardmen and Nick Nolte through the city, having gunfights with police and gangsters.
It's true. After they fired that rocket that set the Ohio River on fire, and they created the modern day EPA. They're like, oh yeah, it was
Just
totally
tell me
pollution.
I am
Totally.
originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
Please
Ah.
don't tell me you end up being one of the bad guys, because you're cool.
He is very suspicious.
Now that he said that, it's like, wait, no.
Let's go back out.
Then let us discuss something else.
That's it.
That's it.
You did it.
alright.
You've cleared this guy out. He has nothing else to say. And he's
Well,
gonna go right
goodbye.
back to reading
Ooh,
probably an Anne Rice novel because of the times. Okay. I think
probably
let's.
Disney
I think we
animes.
could do everything here. Let's try going to the drugstore next after we
Okay.
save the game.
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to remember what is. Okay, that's. Let's see. Save as
I had a roommate with a 12-foot boat. Yeah, that's a nice snake.
yo.
Museum, yo. Yep, there we go.
Is it space bar that? Oh
Hmm.
wait.
Ooh, yeah. Let's take a look at that knife.
Oh, curvy knife.
Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps.
Can't
Actually, if you want to notice something really dumb,
Yeah.
don't try to take it. Get your hand off the thing. Like close that menu out. Look look closely at the pattern behind it. You can't zoom in on it, but you can tell that it looks oddly familiar, almost like it's at fucking crime scenes.
Yeah, look.
This dude straight up has the same pattern, just sitting there on his fucking wall. Because he knows nobody's gonna come in here and see that.
Well, that or it's actually probably either.
It might be
that
just be very common
or
voodoo stuff, yeah.
Hey, it's a voodoo thing, but they're using it in a hoodoo way? Or he's a bad guy. One or the other. Also, draw your attention under the light switch to the skeleton that has a bull on his head.
Mm-hmm. He has a very he has a skeleton collection plate.
Skeleton collection. That is metal.
It is.
That is very metal.
So Mike says big takeaways from a coworker: boas are snuggle monsters, ball pythons are cuddle noodles, and reticulated pythons will bite out your hamstrings.
That makes sense. Wishing stump.
I wish Molly or Geddy were mine forever. Really.
Why?
I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
Oh my god, no, that's a bad idea. I should not have done that. Why did I do that?
An
Why
official
are you dumb?
voodoo wishing stump. Rub it and make a wish, a card says.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Oof! Oh God, let's leave. Oh, let's get out of here.
No, oh,
I'll
that's
be
horrible.
Come back again.
Like he's just having this conversation with his narrator in his head. Like this is a good time to leave. Let's go to Dixieland Drugstore.
Yeah. Let's see, where is that?
I think it's way over there. Yeah.
Dixieland Drugstore. I like how their little mascot's just a voodoo doll. Yo, this place is dope.
Hello?
Huh?
Oh hey.
Lady? With the 10 dog.
I like the old dog noise. Even the dog's voice actor was better.
Bienvenue, Madame Casano. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker. I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink, not in weeks.
Now, don't that beat all? Gonna need some easy night candles then, huh?
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosary good, sure enough, but you burn them candles too, boy, you gonna whip any no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very
I like
well,
this
Mr.
guy.
This guy's fucking
Put them on my
solid.
account and
Oh
send
my
them
god,
around
this guy's
to my
amazing.
house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know. Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dame. I've been in misery.
Now, you put 9 pinheads up in a little box. Add a pinch of graveyard dust, put it up under her front post step. That'll turn the trick back on Miss Lefebvre, and she be the one with the bellyache. I got the pins of dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though, don't hurt to be proactive neither now, does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It's nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
Yeah, this dude's fucking solid accent.
Oh my
Listen to that.
god, he is. Ooh. I like him.
The Croco Madonna looks like something from a Powerwolf album. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It really does.
Powerwolf side. Yeah, they totally have that on a fucking thing. Look at that. That's awesome.
Let's go look at it.
The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it.
Can we buy it, Gabriel? Buy me a crocodile mask. Come on.
Look at the sign on the counter.
See, what's this say?
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of lover come back to me oil. Or master gambling oil
Ooh.
with every purchase over $50.
We need that Master's
me out.
gambling oil.
Hey.
My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
Well, let's go get a crocodile mask, man. Come on. Or alligator, rather.
You have to talk to him first. What a name.
Willie.
Willie. Look it up.
Willie.
That's such a smooth
Hi
voice.
there. Is this your store?
This the Dixieland Drugstore. And I own it. Me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
Man, Willie looks like he is already tired of your shit.
I know, but
And let's ask him some fucking snake facts. That's the first question and only important question in this entire lineup, obviously.
I know about
Do you know
snakes.
anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons, boas, so I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
I mean,
Man.
he's like, I like how he does this. He's like, I think they use it in voodoo. I don't know. I just sell voodoo stuff. Anyway, here's some voodoo stuff. And they're like, are you involved in voodoo? He's like, sir, I am not involved in voodoo. And if I was, I couldn't say anything about it now, could I? Anyway, would you like to buy some gree-gree? He's like, all right, thanks. He's like, yeah, don't ask too many questions. Not good for your health. What?
What did you say?
Nothing. Them killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
He's probably got some bad juice.
He said Cabrice encore.
What does Cabrice encore mean?
Well, you can ask him. It's at the bottom. Just don't click twice.
I will try not to.
Yeah, it's hard. I know. It's okay.
What did you mean when you said
Haha.
Caprice encore?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
He clearly doesn't want to talk about that. Let's ask him about voodoo. He probably knows nothing about that either.
See, discount Dan's master gambling oil made only from the freshest juice D20s.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
Then why are you telling that lady to do all that stuff, huh?
Yeah, this guy is like, he's like, oh, I know I'm full of shit. I'm just not gonna tell you. As like, as this like white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy comes in here and goes, I'm totally not a cop. You can trust me. I'm literally wearing what.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
It mean you should mind your own business, monsieur.
Blanc means white. That's all I know out of that.
Yeah. Something like shut the hell up, white devil. I don't remember. Yeah, you can ask him about any of these things. We need to ask him everything, though.
I live here all my life, me.
Fortunately, Gabriel asks the question first and not immediately just goes into the character's dialogue, so you know what his question's going to be, so you don't have to worry about it skipping too much. So if you hit St. John's Eve, he's going to like, tell me more about St. John's Eve. And so that'll be his answer, so, yeah.
Goats without horns. Is that the core one?
Yeah, Cabrice encore, goats without horns. Yep.
What is that? What does that mean? Like, I obviously means goats without, but what is that like?
What do you think of
mean?
Nolans?
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
We'll find out later. Discount Dan's Master Gambling Oil, made from the only freshest juice D20s.
Isn't that fantastic? That's a good one.
Yeah.
What can you
That's
tell
not
me
how you
about
properly
St. John's
pronounce.
Eve?
Yeah, I know.
It's the biggest night of the year in voodoo.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you about that
That
man.
was a lie.
Yeah,
sir.
that doubt. That's when Cole comes out. I bet you killed her. I bet you not only killed her, you stabbed her, and then you threw her in the fucking ditch, and then you drove away. Because you're that kind of person, aren't you? You're just a sick freak. And they go, yeah, we got any evidence to back that up? And then Cole goes, you got me there. I don't have anything. And then goes right back to asking questions. I was just like, it's always like this escalation to like 12. And then they go, yeah, well, you got any evidence? He goes, not really. Anyway, back to my questions.
Thank you. Cabrice encore is a reference to human sacrifice in voodoo. It's nice knowing people that know a little bit of
Do
French
you know
and
anything
stuff.
about animal masks?
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there, the old crocodile.
Oh
He's sort of a mascot now, him.
I love that. His name is Willie Jr.
It's a
We're
good
gonna
name.
We're gonna talk about him. I love it. I want Willie Jr., man. You don't understand.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. are very close now. I couldn't part with him for less.
Oh,
You have an odd collection of trivial knowledge. No, it's not an odd collection. It's very true.
Oh, dude. Your knowledge is never trivial, man.
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
That just went up.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
All right, let's not talk to him anymore about that because he might just keep raising the price.
Which would be hilarious, honestly.
Yeah.
That customer of yours, the little old lady.
Customer?
The woman I saw in here, Madame Casino, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
See, that's fair. He shouldn't be talking about his customers to other people off the street. That's not. That's not how. Yeah, look, quality customer service. He has done nothing but be very kind to us. He doesn't snitch on other people. Willie's a fucking solid dude. He's not. He might be shit. He might be doing some shifty shit, but it ain't against the law. So leave his fucking business alone.
We're just.
He's like, yeah, my shit may not actually be magic, but people are still gonna buy it because tourists fucking suck. So yeah, I'm down with Willie, man. I think Willie also, in so far, has had the coolest accent.
He really has. It's like.
It sounds very native. It works really well.
Yeah. Authentic knowledge.
Very authentic.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
Marie? She's somebody from the old days. One of them old folk tales. The tourists eat it up, no?
Alright, let's go. Let's leave. We still have the cemetery to visit and then the mansion. I'd say let's go to the cemetery because the mansion's on the outside of town anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, tricking money off tourists supports whole economies in other parts of the world. Exactly. Has this guy got a gaslighting fetish or something? Yeah, I know.
Willie's best store.
Yeah, this guy's every kind of shady ever. Yeah, well, you walked in off the street asking him a bunch of questions that are none of your fucking business, so he has every right to be as weird as he wants to be. That's the way I look at it. Like, if some dude comes in here asking questions like a cop, I'm just going to be completely blank. I'm like, I have no idea who that is.
But why asking about...
I do that at work.
Like,
Seriously,
this is a regular customer. Why am I going to just go off and...
Well, no, I've had clients and customers come to me all the time asking for specific people in my department. If they're like, are they around? I'm like, I'm sure they're around somewhere. They could completely be out, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure they're here somewhere. Oh, okay. If you're a coworker, I cover for you. I don't care if you went out to go get some, like, you know, something to drink or some lunch out away from the building. It's not my business.
It's playing a very weird tic-tac-toe over here.
It is. Why don't you go take a look?
Take a look. Oh man, so many options.
So many.
Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
So that's Marie Laveau's tomb, but also that brick though. Let's be honest here. We both know we're taking that brick. We're taking it.
That's not brick now.
You know, snakes actually don't like bricks. They do their best to destroy any masonry they see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a snake fact for you.
Extreme allergic reaction to clay. Snakes do.
Yeah, that's why they love swimming in Lake Pontchartrain. Because of all the not clay that's in there. Anyway.
It's only when it sticks with straw and baked.
The marks are reddish in color and remind Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at them. Can you use the gears?
Interesting.
The wall doesn't work that way.
What about talk?
The wall doesn't work.
Okay, well, give us an option then. Try. I remember from the original game you used the sketchbook on it. I don't know if it's the same in this one. But it's been a while since I played this one. I played the other one, the old one, with
sketchbook.
with Mr. Nick and Tex.
I want a copy of these strange
marks. Oh, there we go.
Looks
like he made a copy of it.
Mm-hmm, including drawing the brick.
No, that's not paper. He's looking at the wall now. It's in your inventory if you look down. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Cool. We can go take a look at the rest of the graveyard.
Let's look at this little shrine we got over here. We got offerings. Let's take a look.
Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers.
Now, there are 3 Gabriel Knight games, Brian. This is actually a remake of the first one. There is a second one called Beast Within, which is all FMV. And then there's a third one, which is all 3D like this, but no 2D backgrounds like this. So it's just all 3D. And that one was made, like, I think in 1999 or 2000. That one's constantly, quoted as being the game that killed Adventure Games.
Securely closed.
I think what killed Adventure Games is bullshit PC Magazine reviewers who decided that turn-based RPGs were old and nobody wanted to play them, which was fucking wrong. And nobody plays adventure games anymore, which was also fucking wrong. These people just said shit back then, and then people who are, because, the developers and publishers, they don't have any other way to know.
Something might answer.
Oh, while you're trying to knock on the door? Yeah, don't do that.
Oh no, I think it
Just
actually...
talking to it.
Talking. I'm just gonna look
The
at it.
name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
Okay.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb.
Let's go visit the...
Go check it out.
Let's go
then.
visit the Knight tomb.
Yeah.
This tomb almost looks like a little house.
It really does.
I
It's kinda
wouldn't
cute.
want to live there.
But it does
No.
look like...
No, it's like you have to actually go... There's like parts of
I
the
don't need
area.
to go visit the family tomb today.
Oh.
Mine.
Or try
I
going the
would
other way.
too.
Wow.
This is a massive... Like,
Yeah, like those like little fucking
has
peasant
to be,
tombs, and
like,
then
this
here's
is
Geddy.
too, like... Well, I guess it makes sense because...
Oh, that's Gabriel's tomb, I think, right there.
Blood a lot.
That one little one. Is that it? No, that one right there. Try taking a look.
I think I went the other way. Because he said he didn't need to visit.
Oh, okay.
Another ancient family tomb of the type St. Louis Cemetery is famous for.
No, I think, if I remember right, I heard that down around New Orleans they do build above ground tombs just because the water table's so high, so you can't really have underground burials because of flood.
Yeah, that's right. So New Orleans is actually below the water line. And so if you guys didn't know this, they actually have a ton of tombs like this, like a ton of cemeteries. They're all above ground because obviously you can't bury, when the next flood comes in, then grandma's going to start moving back into the living room because they have floods quite often.
So instead of normal cemeteries, they literally have necropolises.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of cool and very creepy. But in...
Hey, Manta Ray.
What?
Yeah, I'm glad you liked that last night.
Geddy Angel
Don't worry,
statue.
I'll bring the bird back. It'll happen.
You went too fast, thing.
An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb.
It is very dramatic.
Look at the tomb name.
Which, it's Geddy.
Yeah.
It's 100% Geddy.
The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Geddy.
What about the little angel next to it?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen.
What's the plaque say? No. What's that little grave next to it? You don't see that little tiny grave next to it? No.
thing?
Yeah, it looks like a little altar or something. I don't know what that is.
It does, but it's just part of the scene. There was a switch over here on
Fuck
the
it, let's open this tomb up. Let's go inside.
There's a small marble plate near
Let's
the
resurrect
tomb
the family. Gabriel Knight, Necromancer. Let's go.
Let's do this. Necromancy!
Hell yeah. I'll just walk through the ground. Don't worry.
The plate is in locked position.
Oh,
There's
really?
a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
Look, we stole a badge. Why can't we just pry a fucking plate off?
I don't know.
Okay, let's leave. This place is lame.
It is.
I go to a cemetery and I'm just like, boo.
I guess
That's
it's
the
also
worst.
Sergeant, since Netherlands is still very underground, but they don't in New Orleans, so maybe it's cultural too. I don't know. Should we talk to this guy or no?
That's up to you. I don't think he says anything important.
I just want to see if he says anything about snakes, to be honest.
Yeah, we need to know about snakes. We gotta ask this guy. Excuse me, mister.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Wow, look at that face. Look at that beard. This guy's got an epic beard. This guy looks like he sits on a throne.
He really does.
He's just like, oh, I'm totally not Thor. I'm just pretending to be a fucking gardener. Not Odin, but he'd have one eye. Ask him about Marie Laveau. That's actually yellow.
Oh, very
Well, after snakes, of course. Snakes.
Do you know
It's
anything
most important.
about
Snakes.
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
Solid.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of Narlands, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Oh, other marked tombs?
Let's see.
You said there were other mock tombs?
Yep. I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and congreve, animal parts, human parts even, it look like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
Oh,
and
God.
this is one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
Interesting. So someone's cutting off a bunch of penises and leaving around. What an exciting monster we're going after here. We should probably write another book.
You should write another book, Gabriel.
Yeah, let's put Grace on this one. I just have a feeling she'd be more successful. Anyway.
Would be.
Yeah, actually Grace would be a lot better mannered.
Oh, definitely.
She wouldn't bother half the people we bother.
Or in the specific
She would just
way
go to like a library, do research, and then go, okay, here's the answers. Instead of, hey, random gardener guy, what do you know about snakes? And he's just like,
They come around here.
this
but
creepy
they do
blonde
that.
guy keeps asking me about fucking snakes. This is so weird.
Oh, why does it keep bothering me? Oh my god.
All right, I think it's time we go visit the Geddy mansion. I think we've held it off for long enough. We saw this beautiful woman in a limo. We got her number.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to her in person. Now be a bother.
Mm-hmm.
That is a swanky house. Look at that.
It's a very nice plantation.
Like, we got roses, lawn, hedges, shutters, windows, mansion, Getty mansion.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed.
Oh, she owns like 3 hospitals, so why not?
Yeah, family owns hospice.
Yeah.
Yes, we will repair the gazebo. Do not worry. Is that door knocker her face?
I think it is.
May I help you?
She has a
Oh,
butler.
show him.
My...
Yeah, talk to him. So I need to see this Miss Geddy.
Butler man, let's talk to you.
Let's ask him about Malia Geddy.
Telling encyclopedias. Oh my god.
Oh my God, these are all agree. Oh, we got to answer all. We have to say all of these now. Let's start with
Okay.
wrong house.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wrong house. Never mind.
Fine. Good day.
Good day, sir. All right, knock on the door again.
Okay, let's do this. We don't know. We get to know what the butler knows about snakes.
May I help you?
Please tell me. Let's see.
What other options do we get? Let me in.
Okay.
Let me in.
Please let me in.
No. Go away before I call the police.
Just a little hand jab.
Yeah. Go away before I call the police.
Alright.
Let's knock on the door again.
Knock knock.
May I help you?
Yes.
I didn't see you 5 seconds ago.
This guy has the memory of a goldfish. This is amazing. Oh yeah.
Silver
Are you
well
tired of
polished.
polishing silver day in and day out?
We don't have silver. All of our utensils are solid gold.
Oh, I see. Well, I represent Lumor Armored Cars, and...
Beat it.
and comb your hair.
Ooh, fucking slap back by that fucking butler.
Ooh, that bird. He's gonna need some bird cream. Oh my god.
Yeah, but what does he know about
Hold out
Snake?
badge. No, we're not going to. Oh
May
god,
I
we
help
need
you?
to pull out the badge. Just be like, police. That'd be terrible.
Yeah,
We should not do that.
we're gonna answer all the magazine subscription, obviously.
I have a fine selection of magazine subscriptions for sale.
We do not welcome solicitors.
Then put a
Okay.
sign out there. I don't see a sign that
Honestly,
said no
yeah.
soliciting. All I saw was a gun. He lives by the door with those quick response times.
May I help you?
Really does.
Encyclopedias?
Go away.
At this point, he's just tired of our shit. Okay, we gotta ask him about Geddy.
For real this time, Mr. Butler Man. I promise. Actual question.
A real question.
A real question.
May I help you?
Of depth and magnitude.
I'd like to see Molly or Geddy, please.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
So hit exit and let's bring out that badge. I mean, we got it for some reason. Let's
Like,
use
you
it.
did have an option for official business
No.
first. Or
Yeah,
should we
just
do that?
just do the badge.
Okay.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting.
After trying to sell
Wait here. I'll
encyclopedias.
inform Miss Geddy.
Oh my god. How many laws did Gabriel Knight break today?
Impersonating a police officer. Someone already pointed out he get like 2 years.
Miss Geddy
Yeah.
will see you. Right this way.
But do you get more time the more times you do it?
Would you
Miss
card or
Geddy will
rent
be
a new?
down
No.
shortly.
Look at this swanky place.
And Friendship Bridge burned.
Thank you.
Look at that rug.
It's a lion!
It's a why?
Also,
It's just a lion on the ground there.
Haha. I like those chairs though. Look at those, look plush.
Oh hey, the picture in the top there, the very top left, that's actually the original portrait for Molly Geddy in Gabriel Knight 1.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's the original one,
Nice.
or very close to
What
it.
can I do for you,
I just
detective?
noticed that. That's a nice little touch. I like her fucking setup though.
It is swanky.
All right, let's have our chat with Miss Geddy.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Geddy?
I assume that's what you're here for, detective.
All right, don't flirt with her.
No. Lake Pontchartrain. We'll flirt
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, you flirt last. I remember that being the thing that kicks you out of the
wish I
house.
could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Yeah, let's not do the flirt. Yeah, because I remember that being the thing that ends all of the questions. So let's be careful.
Alrighty.
What can you
I've had to
tell
do
me
this part
about
1,000
Voodoo?
times when I was first playing it.
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the Voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh? Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Oh no.
I know this voice. I know this lady's voice from somewhere. I'm gonna go look this actress up. I know this voice. It's gonna bother me if I don't.
The Geddy family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
Oh my god,
Jesus.
dude!
King,
Fucking turn off, Jesus,
2
man!
minutes. Just
Fucking
2
hell! This lady's
minutes.
like trying to sit here telling you shit like, "Hey, I got a boner right now." Like Jesus Christ!
Oh, simmer yourself,
Yeah,
sir.
he simps so hard on every fucking lady he sees. All right, let's keep going.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
I've heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, detective.
Oh, she's on to you, man. Snakes!
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm no expert. I don't fear them like most people do.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sanko means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
No, this isn't the person I thought it was. She just sounds very close. Very nice, yeah.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
Obviously, she knows about animal rugs.
Yeah, clearly. What about herself?
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, detective?
Very politician answers, exactly.
Interest, career, family, husband, boyfriend, anything. What to know? Let's start with interests.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Geddy family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, detective, wealth does have its price.
What up?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Are you gonna click the next thing?
Oh, I am. Well, you're going and stuff. I was like,
Oh no, I was just listening to her. Sorry,
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't about to say. I was just listening to her. Found that to be
The
interesting.
Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
Oh, I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you, or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, detective. But that's really none of your concern.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Geddys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see.
She did kind of lead him on that one, but yeah, he's asking kind of personal shit that has nothing to do with the case. So she's probably like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
What are you saying? That's
Hey, you want to see my snake? Yeah, that'd be way too obvious.
No.
I'm very independent, detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. Madam, I'm asking if you're one of them furries. And she's like, Mr. Knight, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. How
Get
dare
out.
you? Just because I'm rich, you just assume? She's like, okay, yeah, I'll show you. And she opens up the closet like, oh, this one's my favorite color.
See, the line rug, it's not just a rug.
Yeah, we had to throw that down so you wouldn't know, but you've already figured it out. So, hey, there you go. Yeah, you gonna ask her anything? Jesus.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh, why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please. I do have some morals, detective.
Ooh.
Damn. All right, she hates lawyers.
Oh, she's spicy.
Yeah, let's go. Let's.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, detective.
Yeah, I think we've done enough damage here. Let's flirt with her.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Geddy.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
No, he's not. He's really not.
Flirt with her again.
Oh, keep going. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Geddy.
Oh, no.
Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Oh, my God.
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical
Oh, she's
activity.
liking this.
Oh, me too.
She's getting into this.
Actually, I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say that I do much exercising at the lake, though.
Ah, well, it was worth asking.
I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Geddy.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Oh, way to throw your friend
Well,
under the bus.
Mr. Knight.
Holy
now that
shit.
we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the
Oof.
real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Oh, she sees.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
I doubt that.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police.
Wow.
I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
Dude,
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
She also looks
Oh,
like she could
that's-
whoop his ass.
Really, she does.
Robert?
Look how sad his model is. His face is so sad.
Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
No, that Butler's face, he just squinted
Thank
angrily.
you very much. I had a lovely time.
And that's hilarious to me.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Oh, you really messed it up, son. He failed to flirt.
Flirt failure. He
That's not
filed to flirt. I like that.
That's not how you spell. Oh my god, what am I doing? He failed to flirt.
We have failed. Okay.
failed.
There is some other things we got to do, but day 2 is a bit long, so we're gonna have to cut it here because it's 1:35, 1 hour 35 already into the stream. I would stream longer, but I do have to go to bed at some point, so.
Same. Work
Yeah.
called.
Early morning. It's weird because daylight savings time has kind of set us up, but yeah. We'll be back again on Wednesday with MRE, and if everything works out at the end of that one, we'll play more Scrumbles. So that'll be on Wednesday.
Oh.
Hopefully everything on the stream computer won't explode, but can't guarantee that.
Yeah, the ghost of Louis Armstrong may come back.
He may come back. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be back then, and yeah, hope you guys had a pretty good, fine Monday evening. And yeah, I guess thank you for hanging out with us, Mecha, and playing this fine game with us.
Well, thank you, sir, for having me play this fine game.
Hell yeah. Anyway, guys, have a good night. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the next Courtesy Flush. Take care.
Bye, everybody.